Excuse me. What? What?
The present stage of the China's economic and the forecasting, like futures.
Yeah, forecasting. I understand scenarios. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Scenarios. What about economic development?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
About the futures, the characteristics, the futures of the China economy, like this.
it's like total economy. Yeah. No, not
Yeah, yeah,
one sector.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. hmm Yeah. Are you ready for starting?
Yeah, I'm ready. I get ready.
Okay. Today we're talking about methods of research in economics. And
Mm-hmm.
do you know, in nowadays, present manufacturers cannot function normally and develop successfully without relying on the recommendations of science, yeah, its
Mm-hmm.
predictions and conclusions. And the further technical progress develops, the more it needs scientific research. Yeah, each
Yeah.
headway in the development of techniques, engineering, and technology is a reflection of progress in science. And
Mm-hmm.
science is entering people's daily lives much faster than before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about the current situation? Yeah, pandemic situation. Vaccine, for example, vaccine development cannot be complete without science and technology. Yeah, and the development of all sectors of the national economy requires deep scientific research and searches and experiments, yeah, design and engineering and technical economics developments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the science, two types of all total science, yeah, is
Mm-hmm.
the first type is
Yeah.
fundamental science, yep, and second types applied science.
Yeah.
Um, there's traditional division of these sciences into fundamental and applied science. It's really difficult because
Mm-hmm.
to draw a clear line between them.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult, yeah, yeah, really. It's generally accepted that the fundamental science are primarily concerned with the study of natural phenomena. Yeah, for example, physics, chemistry, biology, or mathematics. Yeah,
Yeah.
and applied science is the use of scientific process and knowledge as the means to achieve a particular practical or useful result. Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
includes a broad range of applied science um, related fields like including engineering and medicine. So very um, uh, very like fundamental sciences, yeah, applied
Mm-hmm.
science, but they're different. For example, how do you think about economics? Which types is fundamental science or applied science? How do you think? What type of
I
science
think
can be attributed economics?
I think economics has the both characteristic actually,
Okay.
but it's also of course the applied principle
Okay.
because all our daily life behaviors activities relate to economics.
Mhm.
It's not only about the like GDP or GNP, this kind of so-called
Mhm.
notions. It's
Mhm.
also about every people what your daily life doing
Mhm.
and your consumption behaviors. All these small things also connection with the economics
Mhm.
and the people who understand the economic, especially the social economic and the behavioral economic,
Yeah.
their social
Yeah. Yeah.
people, they could
Mhm.
try to use the economic knowledges, even change the people daily life,
Mhm.
consumption attitudes,
Yeah.
change people's consumption choices.
Mhm.
So it's kind of applied subject in my mind, actually.
Okay, you're all right. I am agree with you because applied science is um, science social, yeah, social sciences, because
Yeah.
fundamental sciences is more technological, yeah, technological subjects, for example, physics, yeah, chemistry and biology, and yes, yes, economics is applied science. Um, for the knowledge of economic phenomena and processes need to special studies, yeah. Uh, one of the special studies is economic research, and economic research is the process of studying using certain methods the essence of phenomena with the aim of a more rational organization of the purposeful activities of people in the field of production, yeah. Okay, and economic research includes the following components like selection and justification of the research topic. One the main, yeah, main aim in research, you need to good research topic for так, последующие to research, yeah.
Yeah.
Second component is formulation of the goal, yeah, of the goals and specific objectives of the study, because without goals and objectives it's difficult to research your research, and research tasks should necessarily proceed from goals. Goals and objectives should be interconnected, because your goals one word истекает. I'm Russian language and Kazakh, and sometimes difficult to
I understand.
yeah to
Shift.
yeah
Shift the language.
translation, yeah. my mind in my mind. And goals and objectives should be interconnected, yeah. Definition of the next components is the definition of the object and subject of the research. Object research, for example, in my PhD thesis, object of research, oil and gas sector of Kazakhstan, and the subjects of the research is like economic processes to development oil gas sector, and decrease greenhouse gas emissions, for example, is like economic processes and how to develop and solve problems in this sector, yeah. It's, do you understand, yeah, definition of the object and subject of the research? Yeah. The next drawing up plan and research program is drawing up a plan and research program. For example, usually in the thesis, in classical in Soviet Union thesis, three chapters. First chapter about theoretical aspects. Theoretical aspects like what's theory of, for example, which kinds of scientists to study this your topic, yeah, and some and sometimes
internet connection.
Okay. Oh.
My internet not so stable. Sorry.
Okay. And sometimes in the first chapter about experience in other countries. For example, how do they solve these problems? Yeah, is
Mhm.
more theoretical aspects in the first chapter. Second chapter is data analysis and your methodology,
Mhm.
your identification, yeah, methodology
Mhm.
and methodics, techniques. For example, maybe you use a service, maybe you use forecast, yeah, your topic, forecast scenarios, and your research data analysis, statistical
Yeah.
informations. And third
Mhm.
chapter, um, it's like your recommendations to solve these problems,
Mhm.
which study the first and second chapter. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And selection of research methods, techniques, collection, processing, and analysis of data on phenomena, study, formulation of conclusions, your conclusions, and assessment of the results obtained. Yeah. If the
Mhm.
subject answers the question, what's the being research? Yeah, and the method, how it's being researched, and by what methods. Yeah. General safety, two types of methods, um, general scientific methods and specific scientific methods. Yeah,
Mhm.
general scientific methods include analysis, synthesis, induction, deduction, analogy,
Mhm.
modeling, abstraction, and concretization. Yeah, and
Mhm.
specific scientific methods of research include specific methods of specific science, for example, physical, chemical, biological, mathematical, and economic. And
Mhm.
let's see, yeah. What about methodology? Methodology is a study of set of methods, techniques, and operation used in research activities. The main goal
Mhm.
of the methodology is the study, improvement, and design of research methods. For example,
Mhm.
in your research, you can introduce your author's methodology or research methodology. This will be your novelty, yeah?
Mhm.
What about your research? What's your novelty?
Novelty.
Yeah, what you introduce your um, to solve kind
Think. Uh,
problems.
I think it will be better to the like a data analysis, like a
In Kazakhstan, yeah,
real.
in China,
Yeah, 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 China.
I think it's every every country is difficult to find statistical because statistical information. For example, in Kazakhstan, um, I have these problems in
Mhm.
my PhD research because I need to statistical data about oil and gas.
Yeah,
Yeah, oil and gas, and it's so difficult for me
it's difficult to find the data or
to
difficult to
find
do this.
because um, in difficult in different um, researches.
Mhm.
Um, the different statistical information.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, for example, in Kazakhstan, Kazmunaygas um, give give our one data committee of statistics give another data, and it's
So it means this data maybe with some fraud, like
mhm,
maybe it's not true,
not
or
true. Yeah. Hmm.
and it's hard for you to build your personal modeling, and this kind of model maybe will lose the guide meaning if use the fake data.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure the Chinese data have this problem or not. I hope it not have.
Hmm.
I hope.
Mm.
Yeah.
And which websites you search?
Wait. I forget that first. Statistical Bureau, China Statistical Bureau.
Bureau, yeah.
Yeah, their website. It's like authority and professional data.
Okay, okay. It's like our statistical committee, yeah. Statistical committee, Pakistan. Yeah, okay. And the method of economic research assumes an appropriate methodology for its implementation. This is concretization, detailing of certain research method, its approximation to an algorithm which accurately and clearly describes the order technology of solving certain problems, thereby offering your author's methods of studying the research and solving the problems posed. You offer your vision, yeah, of solving problems and achieving the goal. And for example, this systems approach is a leading trend in the methodology of economic research. It's based on the study of objects of complex systems, which consist of individual elements with numerous internal and external conditions. For example, system approaches to the study of economic phenomena and process provides for first identifying the essence of the phenomenon and process under study as independent systems of a certain order having different structures of connections with economic subsystems. Development of a system of analytical and systematic indicators characterizing the quantitative and qualitative aspects of the studied phenomena and processes, and study of laws, patterns, and individual trends in the development of the studied economic phenomena and process is like instrumental institutional instruments. For example, you can to research laws in area your research, for example, yeah, which indicators they
provide.
Yeah, they provide in the future, yeah, and how kind of waste and methodics, yeah. And the last one, drawing up predictive models of the development of economic phenomena and process, taking into account their mathematical and economic justification. Okay.
So
that's our topic, lecture 1 about methodology and methods, and maybe about the lecture 2, basic methodological issues in economic research, topic, objective, subjects, and observation unit of economic research. So criteria, recommendation for choosing a research topic. Yeah.
Did I download this slide, the lecture 2?
Lecture 2?
Maybe I should download from the EMCD, UMKD.
UMKD? No.
Or don't need?
No, I will send you lecture 2. Yeah,
okay.
I will send you lecture 2 and do you questions?
For now, don't have questions.
What about Saltanat? How much time your lecture?
For the lecture, yeah.
Another teachers.
I think
1 hour, yeah?
1 hour maximum. They will talk 1 hour, then have a break, then do the conclusions or something.
Yeah, practical test.
Of the
Yeah.
yeah, or practical test, or just do the conclusion, or they will ask me some questions or something.
Okay.
Then finish in 25 or 30 minutes. So in generally, totally, they spend 1.5 hour maximum. Yes.
Okay, 1 hour, yeah?
1 or 1.5.
Okay. There is introduction lecture because Saltanat sent me yesterday lectures, and today
Is it your first
today
time to teach this
I
principle?
prepared. Oh, what?
Is it your first time to prepare this principle?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
in English, I mean.
No.
Uh-huh.
I teach the third course of bachelor economics of industrial markets, and I am finished Kazakh British Technical University, and
KBTU.
yeah, Kazakh British Technical University and MBA. My second education after I finished PhD this year in the May. With platform Zoom because the current situation is
It's because of the COVID-19.
I was in Berlin research internship in DV economic consulting company. My second foreign teacher in the PhD supervisor is Petro Opitz, is famous economist in the field oil and gas and to decrease green gas emissions and scenarios and yeah.
So that's the reason you choose your topic about the oil and gas direction.
Yeah, oil and gas. A few days ago, we
discussed.
Yes, we finished two projects in Ministry of Education about oil gas chemistry development.
Yeah, it's interesting. And by the way, because the Kazakhstan, it's rich of the petrol resources in your country. It's full of this and earn money in this way. But so what you talked in your topics, I mean, it's about the green economics or what exactly?
Oh, it's no green economics in low carbon development. How to reduce green gas emissions. Green gas emissions, 3 types of emissions, and CO2, and
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon oxide, and how to introduce how kind of technical assumptions, technical to use to reduce, and I research methodology, foreign methodology how to reduce the and in the data analysis, for example, I used MEC model. It's marginal abatement cost curve, and for example, one kind of technical assessment, how to introduce maybe kilotons to carbon oxide, yeah, and
Uh-huh. I understand. So, in generally,
mhm,
what kind of computer programming you will use for do the analysis?
mhm,
EViews or
mhm.
what? Will
What?
you use EViews? The computer programming for do the.
Computer program. It's like in Excel. It's just in Excel, and and sorry. And with help
Mhm,
IT researchers,
mhm,
they help me about
mhm,
Mac model, and because uh, we economists, yeah, and not
uh-huh.
IT,
Not good at math
yeah,
actually.
not IT developers.
So it's I got some friend before they learn maybe the physics or they learn math, and it's kind of hard for them. So
Mhm,
they just transfer to economics, and it's very easy for them because their math really very good and they could build the economic model easily. But for me, I am not.
mhm,
My college time I learned architecture
mhm.
technology of architecture, and I long time didn't touch the math.
Yeah,
So for build the models also very hard for me. And
yeah. It's difficult. It's the main stage for
yeah,
yeah. Is yeah.
and the computer programming,
Mhm,
I actually want to learn the EViews,
mhm.
but nobody teach me. I want to do the regression model, you know. I
Yeah,
want to do the
regression
regression.
model. Yeah. I know.
It's hard to
It's
use that, and there is no free
mhm,
uh, free one actually. It costs the money.
mhm, mhm,
It's also a problem. Actually, we could only how to say, just we could only offer the data and find the people who could do this. Even
about model, yeah.
yeah, on the internet also have the people who good at build the
Mhm,
model. If you pay, they can do for you or something like this.
mhm,
They have the special program. They have the special computer program, or they're very good at the uh, math or something. You just need to tell them the
mhm,
your dependent
mhm.
factor and the
Dependent factor and yeah.
independent factor, and you will tell to them generally how you want the model be built or
Mhm,
affect,
mhm,
and they will try to build it
mhm,
in your expectation way. I mean,
Yeah, and at the end, you don't know if you can get a correct data or no.
so the result also should be available
Mhm,
and should be useful actually.
Yeah.
Should really have the guide advices meaning for the academic circle, academic sphere, or for the country actually. But for me,
Okay.
I just want to graduate.
Mhm, Okay. That's all today, and maybe I will send you practical task if you have time. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
So on the model or the universe.
I will send you email. Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah,
No
easier for
problem.
me.
No problem. Yeah, yeah. No
Mhm.
problem. Just
Okay.
email. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you. You too.
It's very
Welcome.
nice to meet you.
Well,
Really.
welcome for me.
Uh-huh. So let's meet the next week.
Yeah,
This
next week.
time
Yeah, this time
Monday. Monday 4 o'clock. Monday. Понедельник.
Нет, вторник.
Вторник.
Сегодня вторник.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, сегодня вторник.
I'm messed. Today already. Okay. I still thought today's Monday. Okay.
Okay.
See you. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Очень приятно.
I wish
Yeah.
good evening for
Okay.
for research. Yeah.
Thank you. Давай увидимся.
Мгм.